This 7-Eleven Supra is the perfect example as to how the scalper hype bubble can collapse. And let me share with you guys a few reasons why, starting right now. So in this case, it being a Toyota Supra, this is going to obviously gain a lot of attention. And in this case, maybe some instant profit. Supras are going to be one of the top tier, highly sought after units in the Hot Wheels community. So when you tie that together with a bit of an exclusive type release, scalpers are going to think that this is going to be a guaranteed profit. However, some of the early listings across a marketplace and places like eBay showed that these things were selling upwards of about $40 to $50 a pop. So people were driving around to 7-Elevens trying to scoop up all they can. In some cases, people even took the display from the 7-Eleven store itself just to make sure that they get the castings and the display itself, which is actually pretty insane when you think about it. And if you look at the current listings that are on eBay, nothing too special going on, maybe a couple bucks plus shipping, so you're looking at about $7 a piece nowadays. The next reason was that the car was actually not as rare if you think about it. Keep in mind that there was a big event involved with this Supra, right? They had a 7-Eleven store with the Supra there in real life that actually didn't look anything like the Hot Wheels casting, but I guess still pretty cool to have a casting made of your car. And when there's a huge supply of castings for this, when 7-Elevens are restocking them, then obviously the demand for it is also going to go down, right? Because it's not going to be as rare or hard to find. Stores were receiving multiple shipments. People were able to go in and just get one whenever they wanted to, casually. Some of the stores even had the ability to reorder more if they wanted to. So like RLCs, convention cars, and some of that special exclusive stuff that Hot Wheels does, this is nothing like that at all. Once collectors realized that more was on the way, the artificial scarcity kind of disappeared. Another reason, and this could be a personal take, was that the design and setup wasn't very exciting if you think about it. With an RLC, you're gonna get like special paint jobs and things like that, right? But with this one, you're not gonna get anything crazy. It's a green Supra with 7-Eleven draped all over it and a set of gold wheels. I mean, like I said earlier, the Supra casting is pretty popular, but when it comes to this type of setup and livery, maybe not so much. And this may have resulted in the demand dropping rapidly, with some scalpers not wanting multiples, or maybe even casual collectors not even getting 2 or 3 at a time. And the people that did maybe just got one piece for the novelty aspects of it. Basically, the car was a store promotion, but at the end of the day, something that just wasn't overall exciting for the scalpers. And lastly, what happens when you've got an exclusive style of release like this is obviously the scalpers are going to be in full force and the market will become saturated. So with my previous point where the diecast was coming in at high volumes, the market was being saturated by tons of these castings. I mean, think about it. You're posting this on eBay, you're posting this on Marketplace, you're posting this thing through Hot Wheels Facebook groups. Everyone was able to get one anyway, so what's the point in trying to get some now at an inflated price? So the supply was way higher than the demand in this case, and all the prices just crashed, and people were probably trying to get rid of these as soon as they could. So in hindsight, I think if we look back at this is a great example of where the scalpers were mistaken and took something that was widely released as something that they could profit from. Once the stores restocked, once the collectors lost interest, the scalpers flooded the market and the resale price collapsed.